In this lecture, we'll see one of the JMeter function, that's a for each controller. So first of all, the for each controller in a JMeter iterate through an array of variable. So it's actually what it will do. It will iterate an array of a variable. Okay. So in this example, we'll see how to iterate a JSON array using the for each controller. And sometimes we are getting a response as in the form of a JSON file, right? So if we get the response in a JSON file, so we are going to iterate the value of a JSON file, and we'll see like how to iterate using the for each controller. Okay, so like I have created one HTTP request, and this is our HTTP request. This is for a Jira API to get a defect detail. So like here I'm passing some detail for the Jira API, and after that, if you see what the response will get in a for this API, so we'll get some value in the form of JSON file. Okay, and so what we are going to do, I'm here just going to iterate the value of this field value. There are multiple value of the field, and sometimes we'll see like the array, like there are different URL will be there in a JSON file, like a self. This is the URL. There are different URL will be there. So just we need to check like all the URL is working or not, or we are getting the correct response for all the URL or not. Okay, so in this case, just for demo, I'm just going to take all the value of this field array. Mhm. Okay, so here if you see like I have just created one HTTP request. In this HTTP request, we'll get some response. Okay, and once we get the response using that JSON extractor, we are going to extract the value of a JSON file. Okay, so this is the JSON file, and from here we need to extract the value of the the value of all the field. Okay, so like here I have created a JSON extractor. So to create a JSON extractor, we need to go to that post post processor, and then we need to select a JSON extractor. Once we extract the JSON extractor, here we need to set some of the value. Like I have created the URL array, or we can give any variable name. Then here just I have given the path of that particular field, and that match number -1 means it will take all the value. And then here I am creating a for each controller. For creating a for each controller, just we need to go to the go to the thread group. Then we need to create we need to go to the logic controller, and we need to select a for each controller. So I have created one for each controller, and inside that for each controller I have created one more HTTP request. Okay, so if you see for in this for each controller, I'm just passing as a input variable prefix is a URL array, and output variable name is a URL index, and this URL index we are going to use in our HTTP request. Okay, and the above URL array we are getting it from the JSON extractor. Here I have given the URL array as a JSON extractor. Okay, and if you see here, like I am like output variable name is a URL index, and the same output variable name I'm going to use in a URL index. Okay, this will provide a random value from that JSON file. That's not actual URL. If you have multiple URL, just it will take and it will it will give the response for all the URL. Okay, and if you want to use in a if you need to pass that value in the body data, just we need to write in a URL index, or like whatever the value of a particular variable, we can iterate in our HTTP request body, or we need to pass in the parameter. Like it's depending upon the requirement, we can pass it. And now I'm going to execute this for each controller. Like example, I'm going to clear everything, all the log. Okay, I have executed it. If you see the first one, it got passed, and apart from that, it will start executing the other one. Like the value whatever the JSON path we have given, the first one it's showing as a null. So for this request, it's the request will be null. So we are it's that's why the request is getting failed. Then the second one, if you see at HTTP 1.0.0, we are passing because we have given the XPath, like XPath for that particular JSON. If you see here, like 1.0.0.4, if you go to that JSON file, so like here, like 1.0.0 will be there. So it's getting this one as a URL, then description it will take, and self it will take. If it will be null, so it will throw an error. Okay, if you go to the next one, a problem on error, like it's taking the value from that JSON file. Like if you see like this, if it will be URL, it will take the value from here only. Similarly, it will take all the value and it will give the response, because this is just for demo only, so it's throwing an error. If it will be the actual URL, we'll get a particular response for that. Okay, this is the one example using the JSON extractor. And one more method will be there, that a JSON YAML path extractor will be there. So for that JSON YAML path extractor, we need to install a extra plugin. Okay, so before that, I'm going to disable this one and I'm going to enable this one. Okay, for that particular JSON YAML path extractor, we need to install some plugin. Okay, just we need to go to the plugin manager. If you don't have a plugin manager, then we need to copy and paste the jar of a plugin manager in the lib folder. Extension folder will be there. So inside that, we need to paste the plugin manager jar file, and then we need to start the JMeter. Then automatically it will display this particular icon. Okay, and then if you see here, like here, just we need to select as a JSON. Because I have already installed, it will display here. Like if you see here, JSON YAML plugin deprecated. If it will not be there, then we need to go to the available plugin and then we need to install that one. Okay, so by using the JSON YAML path extractor, just we need to pass a variable name. Then again we need to pass the JSON path expression. So I have given the field issue type dot star. Okay, so field issue type, then star, whatever the value inside this one, so it will iterate all the value of a issue type. And again everything will be same. Then I'm going to execute this test plan. Before executing, I'm going to clear everything. Okay, so I have cleared everything, and now I'm going to execute this one. If you see it again, it will printing all the request of a JMeter from this particular test plan. Okay, it will display the same thing. Thanks a lot for watching this video.